So I'm using, I sell both of these, but this is a sexy waltz, if you can see that. Copper beaded waltz up top, fishing at Brownies Mill. Pretty awesome. Tanner's over there. And we're gonna try to get some out of this pocket. Getting some line out first. Sneak up over here. Let him sit in there. Oh, I saw a fish bite. Right down in there. There's one. On the sexy waltz. Look at the colors of that brook trout. That is a patriotic brook. Wet the hands. That is awesome. One brook trout. Let's see if we can get another one. Gotta be quicker setting the hook. There's one. Bring it up here. Oh. There we go. That thing is so beautiful. There's one. Get that up here quick. That one on the sexy waltz. Look at its mouth. All barbless. Alright. Back in there. I saw a decent one in there. I'm trying to get him to hit. There's one. A lot of brookies in here. Up over this current. Oh. Jeez. Terrible netting on my part. All four have came on the sexy waltz. And the hook popped out. Perfect. Got him back in there. Gonna try to catch one more out of this hole and then give it a break. That's 4 in like 8 casts. Tom, if you want to fish at Brownies Mill, you catch a ton of fish. It's awesome. There's number 5. That one was on the copper beaded waltz. Nice brook trout. Fly popped out of its mouth. Just throwing a few drifts and going up. It gets deeper right here. Nice undercut bank. There's one. That's a rainbow trout. He took the copper beaded one. Barbless hook, pops right out. He's a little wrapped up, but get him in the water. Yeah. Whoa. Set the hook way too hard on that. That is a wild brown trout. That is awesome. Oh. Brook trout. I didn't get that video started. I was still talking about that other wild brown, but That one took the sexy waltz worm. You guys can't, there you go. Beautiful. What's up, everybody? I'm here at Brownies Mill Trout Club, trying out some of these eggs I just tied and posted on Facebook and Instagram. My GoPro died when I was here last, so I might add some footage from that trip, but kind of just showing you a little Brownies Mill tour and hopefully catching some fish on this nice September day. 56 degrees. Got one. Ooh, popped off. Nice rainbow. Gotta get in a better position to land this fish. There we go. That's awesome. Took the pink egg. Oh, dropped it. Alright, next up is my favorite way of fishing. Sometimes I get bored nymphing, and this is called Egan's Poacher. I tie these, sell them in green and black. I've got a few other jig streamers I'll cycle through, but if you're not fishing with these, you're definitely missing out. It is so much fun. You just throw it out there. Oh, fish on it instantly. Give it a few jigs. You can do whatever. There's no rules. I just saw one swipe in there. Pull it back out, send it back through. Oh, there's one. So yeah, jig streamers, definitely so much fun. That brook trout right to you. Hand wet. It's barbless too, so it just pops right out. Where's the hook at? Alright, let's try that again. Ooh, big old fish. Very nice rainbow trout. All right. Keep using the jig streamer. Get some line out. Another nice one, I'm telling you. If you're not fishing with these jig streamers, whoa, rainbow trout jumping. Jumped right into the net. Awesome. Alright, so the jig streamer was catching some really big rainbows. I switched up this video. It's now just going to be, I'm going to catch a bunch of different fish on flies I tie. We got a sexy waltz worm right here. A little blowtorch here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but tandem rig nymphs on a mono rig. Yeah, let's go catch some fish. Another great stretch at Brownies Mill. You got the spillway. We're gonna go over there to the shade and try fishing that portion.